Alrighty, cool. We are good to go, chat. How's it going? We are. I do believe. Give it a moment. Wait till a couple people show up. This is why people have like a starting soon screen. Yeah, I usually just kind of roll into it. But the starting soon screen kind of makes a lot of sense in multiple ways. But that's all right. We can be different. We can be different. We have the fitness gram pacer test in the freaking stream. I'm now doing Desmos trends. I have no idea what that is. I have zero idea what that is. Desmos! Oh, Desmos! Oh, frick, dude. I had that in school, dude. Oh my god. Oh, frick, dude. You just brought back some memories. I don't remember when we started doing that, but that was like towards the later years in my schooling days, I'm pretty sure. Desmos, dude. Because Desmos is a website that allows you to do graphing. And I've seen people, if you ever have some free time and you're like, you know what, I wanna see what's up. Look up Desmos art. You can find people who've like fully drawn Hatsune Miku in Desmos using graphing calculations and whatnot. Like there's some really insane Desmos artists out there, I guess. It's crazy though. I use a slash something. I don't actually know what that one does. It's been a very, very long time. I have not had to use graphing at all. I have not had to use graphing at all in my days outside of school. Some people do use it, but me personally, I've never had to use any kind of graphing calculations. I mean, it is a cool thing to know. It's almost like I was gonna say superpower. No, it's more of like oh yo, this is cool. I can find I don't know, math is everywhere. If you look hard enough, you can find it. But like for the most part, oh man, dude, good stuff. Man, you just brought back a bunch of memories. Frick, dude. We're back. Slash something is a Greek letter. I'm using it for fun. Oh, the is it Omega? That one? Like the Omega Greek letter thing. I use a couple Greek letters in math. I kind of forgot most of them. Frick. Alright, we're gonna hop into some Terraria. The stream today is not gonna be super long due to the fact that I have to be somewhere by 4:30. 4 o'clock. I have to drive like an hour or so. And I started stream a little later. I was playing Deep Rock. I'm not gonna lie. I was playing Deep Rock, trying to promote my gunner to Prestige 7. It was fun. It was cool. Either way, today we're going to be on the hunt for some more books. Fun, right? Basically, last time we collected a bunch of these books, and I just have to find these two. And this one I'm still clueless on. I did a little bit of research, by the way. I did a little bit of research trying to figure out where these books are. I'm still clueless on this one. It looks like it spawned in a chest in the like underground area, but like this, I have no idea. You may find this book deep within the watery depths. This book might have something to do with a quartet of combat machines, and like I'm still like so lost, dude, trying to find the things. Quartet of combat machines. This is the only quartet of combat machines that I know of. And I'm lost. Yo, Senio X, welcome in, welcome in. That my girl, welcome in, welcome in. I'm new to your channel, I see that. Thank you for stopping in, hope you enjoy your stay. We're playing some Terraria. I'm trying to find some books. And it is kind of going rough. I'll be honest. I don't really know what kind of oh. Okay. Yeah, the books are kind of hard to find, and I'm struggling trying to find them. And we need to find those books in order to spawn in a boss, I think. I'm going on a whim. I still don't even know how to spawn in this normal boss. Okay. That was a little bit on the rough side. You spin right around, baby, right around. Did we break this guy's hand? Or did he just spawn in weirdly? He might have spawned in weirdly. Fatal Gamers, welcome in, welcome in. That's actually kind of a good alt placement. A bunch of my NPCs are dying. I am sort of cheating this boss a little bit by using the oh shoot, I'm actually gonna die. Ooh. Ooh. I'm cheating this boss just a little bit because I'm using what item is it? This item. The Omega Core. And it basically lets me move super speedily. So I'm sort of cheating the bosses, but at the same time, I'm also like, I don't really feel like dealing with the absolute insanity that is this boss. I hate the 1040 quality. Are you able to upgrade your quality? You can change the quality of the stream in the bottom right on the gear. You probably know that already. If for some reason you don't, you can see if you can upgrade it. Otherwise, it might just be internet. Hey, Annie-Blocks, welcome in, welcome in. Do I play Roblox? No, not really. It's not, like, I have played Roblox, but it's not one of the games that I'll usually play on this channel. The only time I'll play Roblox is if it's like, I guess like a chat picks games kind of stream, which I typically do on Wednesdays, but we haven't done it in quite a while, so I don't know. And then the other times I'll play it is if like Zell or someone who I stream with wants to play it, and we'll play it. But for the most part, I usually play other games. Quartet of combat machines. That's like the only thing. These guys. The other thing would be, this map looks crazy to me still. Oh, hey. Hmm. Yeah, we kind of drained our ocean a little bit. A little bit, just a little bit. All right. I'm still lost. The ocean one, I feel like we would probably have to make like a new world for. Could be wrong, but that's just how I'm kind of feeling. We have to find a world that actually has the spawn. Or yeah, I'm just going crazy. I feel like we should have already had that by now, in all honesty. And the quartet of combat machines. Maybe that's... I'm gonna say the Mech Rebellion, but we can't actually spawn that in. Let's go ahead. Try these guys, maybe? I doubt it, but there is a chance that this might work. Do I even have... Mechanical eye. Okay. We're gonna spawn all of these guys in. See if they drop it. So spawn in Skeletron, the Eye, and the Destroyer. So we spawned in all of these guys. Did they drop it? Skeletron Prime Treasure Bag. No. I don't think they dropped it either. Dang it, dude. Also, one of the things that I keep forgetting is the fact that I have one of these on me. I did get a weapon memory, which is kind of nice. I like barely ever get these. I have a tablet, so I might use Desmos for fun more because it's I could do vertical. Yeah. I beat Tidal Line and Geometry Dash. I don't know what that is. Pretty cool though. Level skip through swag. They're out. Let's go. Let's go. Robotic Skull. Miniature Skeletron Prime. That's cool. So that did not work. Quartet of combat machines. I'm going into Google again. Even though, like, this is so, like, mind-boggling to me. The fact that this mod is so, like, it's one of those mods where it's like, if you're playing Terraria by yourself, you're gonna be playing this mod. Like, this mod is amazing. The Wrath of Gods add-on to Calamity Mod, it is super, super good. But I'm not finding that much research on the actual, like, books. Because I think you have to get all these books to get what they call the true ending. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how this goes. This book might have something to do with a Quartet of Combat Machines. Dr. Raphael, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, how we doing? Pretty good, pretty good. I'm low-key struggling trying to figure out how to find this thing. Free AI tools, Google Books, the virtual history of the world military machines. Dude, Terraria. I'm trying to find stuff on Terraria. Advanced combat techniques, Terraria wiki, Terraria community forums. Okay, we're gonna get somewhere. No, because it would be under Calamity. Terraria Calamity community games. Guess I'll just go to the official Calamity. Book. No. Because, Book of Miracles, I believe. Book of Miracles. No search results found. Cool. Going to YouTube, pulling up that YouTube video again that I was watching last time. All books, Wrath of Gods. Okay. Most replayed. What is this one? Oh, the Moon Lord. Okay. Instruction manual, Exo blueprint. Like, we already have the Exo blueprint, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Next up is the Book of Miracles. Drops from the last Exo mech when all 3 Exo mechs are defeated. Okay. I guess we'll just give this another try. You know, I'll just have to, you know, do better, I guess. Make your selection in 50 seconds. Did I ever try this one and this one together? I don't remember. Actually, 13,000 damage, okay. Okay, so these guys. I'm doing okay so far. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm a one shot right now. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Let's try this again. Play it a little bit more safe. I'm still gonna try and use the Muramasa because I never actually realized it got upgraded to a point that's like better than some of the other ones. I'm not gonna use the Muramasa on the Destroyer, dude. But I will on these guys still. Okay. This is where I'm gonna play it safe. And I'm gonna use Rage Mode once those guys come back. And then see if that changes anything. Holy frick, dude. Okay, I think it's taken care of. Yeah, there we go. Alright, there's that one down. Holy frick, dude. I have to get this guy out of here. I have to get these guys out of here. Frick, dude. If you're curious what happened there, there's this stuff up in the sky called phase something. Phasianite, I believe. Phasianite. And it's like this invisible... Yeah, I got stuck on this. Man, get this stuff out of here. Stuff ruined my run, because I would have totally been able to get those other dudes taken care of. Does anyone remember what I had the auto... Was it K? There was a button that I had this binded to. C? It's X. Whoa. I don't need it. Like, where the hell does this stuff come from? I really fly all the way over there, dude, for this fight? No shot. That's insane. Flew so far. One of those, have one of these, spawn in two of these, and then spawn in this guy, and then do the boss again. Same way as we did it before, where we go the right to the left side. I missed it. Okay. Muramasa, beloved. Dang it, I didn't get high enough. Okay. They're only taking 1 damage. Do you guys notice that? I think that's literally just a survive kind of moment. That's kind of lame. Yeah, choose your selection. Frick. Cool. Okay, so beat these guys up until they start taking like 1 damage a shot. You know? Okay, so these guys are only taking 1 damage right now. Okay. Exo blueprints. I got more exo blueprints. How? Book of Miracles. So I got 2 exo blueprints from that fight. Book of Skulls. 2 new videos today? What? Try out Rivals? I have played Rivals on Roblox. It's okay. Didn't even talk about this. So, the other day, myself and Xenon were walking around, and we ended up finding. So we went to this one sit-down restaurant. We were eating. It was really good. But then we found a Indian grocery store, like just an Indian grocery store in the middle of like whatever city we were in. It was crazy. And we walk in there, and this place had like so many different spices. They had a bunch of drinks, which this is one of the drinks that I got. I'm just now trying it for the first time. Yeah, it was pretty cool. They have a thing that's this drink was probably my favorite. I don't know what it's called. Lassi. It's like a yogurt fruit drink. Is really good. I really enjoyed it. They had a strawberry version as well. I did not get it. I got the mango version because I love mango. And this was really good. And yeah, it was good. And then they also had, I have yet to try it, but they also have like ramune version, or Indian version of ramen, which is called jili, which is really good. And yeah, I just tried this, the deep mango, and I don't know, man. It's pretty cool, But either way, actually, this is really cool. So it's, you can read it as deep either way. That's fun. Book of Miracles. I get all the books. How do I get this book? Okay. Wrath of Gods ending bug. No. Calamity Wrath of Gods. Bosses, terrain, settings, equipment, expendables, equipment, furniture, NPC. NPC. Book of Mirror. Nope, they don't have it. Okay. List of structures, Cillian's camp, Permafrost Keep, campsite after defeating Skeletron. To the left, there's a broken telescope. These are the scene. You can perform special missions, collect hidden books throughout the world. Most of the books can be collected. And flowers. Cillian's bookshelf itself. Tent can be obtained. Some items can be only obtained that way. See here for books and rewards. Cool. Show me the books. Movement, equipment, furniture, rarities, outline. I just want to know how to get the books, man. Is there anyone out here who can help me? I don't know. I've done my research. I can't find anything. Okay, hear me out. Exo. Exo blueprint. Blueprint of Ares, Thanos, Artemis, and Apollo with various technical notes seemingly written by Drado. Throughout the construction of mechanics. Small note. Autonomous behavior, algorithms, and combat strategies. Simulation testing has rivaled combat efficiency. Oh. I already have this. Okay. No blueprint. Okay. Is Calamitous able to change this into something else? No. Can you change this into something else? I'm thinking to myself a lot lately. To be honest, I envy my past self a bit, so hopefully looking at stars, yeah. I've already mentioned this several times before. Both may have something to do with the core stat of combat machines. I've already beat him like 20 times. What do you mean, game? So lost, dude. Okay. Then the other one we have. Absence notice found in the abyss chest. The abyss chest. Terraria. How to find the abyss in Terraria. Looting the abyss chests for the powerful. Can't find any ancient treasure chests. Calamity Mod not spawning the abyss chest. Ooh. Any abyss chests. Hello, I've been trying to complete Calamity Infernum mod, but there's a problem where no abyss chests spawn. Does anyone know how this happens? Sometimes it happens, No, it was Infernum Mod's fault for this one. For some weird reason, it just doesn't spawn chests anywhere in the Sulphurous Sea or Abyss. It's because the mod changes how you get all the Abyss items and removes the chests. For example, there's a skeleton with glowing eyes near the entrance to the Abyss that has the iron boots on it, or there's a lionfish enemy which can drop itself instead of finding it in a chest. You can only get these items after defeating Skeletrons, so if you're trying to get this item early, that means you wouldn't be able to. So is it actually Infernum that's causing me to not have an Abyss chest? If that's the case, that's a bit of a problem. Mod manager. Infernum mod. Back out. Turn off those mods. Now, I guess we're gonna try it out. See if we can find what we're looking for. I have a feeling this mod is not supposed to be played with Infernum. I feel like it's supposed to just be played as itself. Could be wrong, but... Nope, not creating a new character. Just gonna go over here. Create a new world. Trash number 4. Okay. See how this goes. Apologies. I was rock climbing most of the day yesterday. It was a lot of fun in all honesty, but I am very sore, dude. Like, I didn't realize how sore I actually was going to be. Like, it's a soreness where it's like it's all over my body, and it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's not like super sore. Like, there's sometimes where you're so sore, like you touch your muscles and it's like, it is just like, it kind of hurts, you know, just from just having pressure on the muscle because you're like that sore. But this is like, I got a good workout in yesterday, but it was almost like crazy full body workout. And so everything is like sore to a point where I feel incredibly sore, but like I can't really feel being sore just by like touching the muscles, and it's making my entire body just feel like so stiff. And like, I don't know, my abs actually do quite a bit though. There's this one guy at the rock climbing gym that I was at, and we were on the kilter board, which is like a thing you like hook up your phone to it, and then it basically like lets you no backup found. Load failed, no backup found. Huh? Huh? I didn't have to do that. Load failed, no backup found. Why does it keep saying that? It's because I turned off Infernum. I'm always so like nervous turning off mods, and then like while I'm in the middle of a playthrough, turning mods off is always like kind of sketchy to me. Pretty sure it's fine just as long as you don't load into the same world, but like I don't know. There we go. Ooh, I do not have good items. Let me head back into here. Below this item, that's fine. And I believe the sulfuric sea is on the other side. Let's say Cosmolite on me. This guy's cooked. Beltron is no longer after me. Okay, fine. I will smite you. Oh, cool. What's going on? We're definitely running into a handful of chests now, so that's cool. I think I'm moving too fast. Hey, I actually have a mini map, which is huge. still like sort of incredibly difficult to find my way around, but just go up straight. There we go. Okay, nothing yet. I was gonna say, it just like crashes the game. Thermal vent, thermal vent. Oh! That looks about right. Yeah. Absence notice. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, next question is, do you think let me save and exit. My next question is, due to the fact that the one mod on, do you think that caused the Exomix to not drop what I was looking for? There we go. Osmo on me real quick. Spawn in these dudes again, and hopefully MS Apollo. Huh. Those guys taken care of. The music's different too. Time is significantly below my predictive models. This seems to underestimate combat efficiency. Cool. We drop that. Still not seeing any kind of Book of Miracles spawned in. Whoa. My computer does not like that book. My computer does not like that book. Book of Shaders. Good. Okay, now try it again, except with a different. Let's enable to start doing like actual damage to this guy. Still no luck. What did that say? We reject Boss Rush as an event in its current state as is. It's more or less just a small handful of challenges. However, in spite of this, we have decided that the terminus changed functionality. Best to add in alternative ways to experience the event for those who enjoy it or just find it useful for testing. Huh. Why is my adrenaline still on? Why is my adrenaline charging? It's so weird. I guess I waited too long. It was like, you have 20 seconds, and I waited 20 seconds, so. And my whole family's dead. Yeah. Teleport. Moppa Chili, welcome in. Alright. And I'm getting stuck on that stupid ore up there again. Unfortunate. Try master mode. Maybe that will make the thing spawn. I'm just gonna wait the 20 seconds. Now I just don't have adrenaline in this. What the heck? And these guys did not drop what I needed. Agni, welcome in, welcome in. What am I playing? We're playing some Terraria. I still can't find these stupid books. Maybe just expert mode? Or no, revengeance. Probably just revengeance mode. Oh, come on, no. And everyone's gonna die again. How bogus. I got stuck on the freaking invisible platforms again, dude. I don't think that this is gonna spawn in the book that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a book called the Book of Miracles, which is supposed to drop from these guys, but I'm just not having any luck, dude. Not having any luck whatsoever. I don't think these guys dropped it. Sweet. We got a new book. That's not the book I'm freaking looking for because we already have that book. Come on. Well, I mean, it's not all bad. We did manage to find ourselves this other book, so that's cool. We're just missing this one book now. And that is it. We're missing the one book and that is it. This book is crazy. The Book of Shaders. Informational read on the creation of shaders and programmatically generated artwork. Book on AI art. What the frick? 7 pages are dedicated to ranting about density of pixelation. The last page stresses the importance of ensuring these effects are optimized and maximally performant. Basically a book about AI art, essentially. This book might have something to do with the Quartet of Combat Machines, which we've beaten like 20 times already. Reddit again. Where's Reddit at? The book of new not dropping from the Exomex not dropping anything. Reddit post. I beat the Exomex and the only one that and only got one of the light pieces. Pet summon from Calamity Vanities mod and the trophy question mark. Santa's last, if that means anything. Maybe try looking for the drops. I don't know. I'd beat them. The drops, dude. People on Reddit are crazy. Oh my god. Okay. No loot from Exomex. General discussion on Steam. I just killed the Exomex 3 times, and I also used a big suck potion to get all the loot, but still nothing. The only thing I got was a trophy. Anyone? Oh, I could solve this. Loot doesn't drop in a treasure bag. It drops from a box. You don't pick that up. Exomex, official Calamity Mod wiki. There's not a Wrath of Gods wiki, is there? Terraria Wrath of Gods wiki. Is there? Wrath of Gods Terraria Mod lists. Welcome to the official Wrath of Gods wiki. It's on wiki.gg. Okay. Bookshelf. Okay, so why doesn't this pop up when I search an actual book? Come on, man. Okay, where is Book of Miracles? It's in alphabetical order. Cool. Book of Miracles. This book might have something to do with a quartet of combat machines. Guaranteed drop after defeating the final exomech. The contents of the pages. Okay, that's just a description of the thing. The exomechs. The exomechs are a group of Moonlord, post-Moonlord bosses that can be fought simultaneously after defeating Yorn, and intended to be fought around the same time as Supreme Witch Calamitous. The battle consists of a passive Draydon along with the 4 exomechs. They're currently one of the most challenging bosses in the Calamity Mod, and currently acts as the final boss alongside Supreme Witch Calamitous. Defeating them provides the player with exoprisms and crafting materials for various endgame equipment. Understood. However, I don't understand why they aren't dropping the Book of Miracles. That's another mod. Mod manager. I think it's the Fargo's Mutants mod. We turned off. Oh, once we turned off. I'll figure it out later. Okay. Hopefully, this turns off most of the possibilities that there's just, you know, something causing the book to not drop, which doesn't really make that much sense in all honesty, but oh well. We'll get it. Worst comes to worst, I will turn on the... Probably make the most sense. I don't know why I didn't do that first before I went ahead and... You know what? Well, no. We get this, so it'll be alright. I was gonna say, worst comes to worst, I can go ahead and just grab the book out of the, frick. A lot of books in here that, oh, crap. We'll see how this goes. Could be terrible. Look how much smoother the game's running. Yeah. Okay. Mod workshop, mod management. We disabled. Thorium. We disabled Secrets of the Shadows. Infernum mod music. Fargo's Mutants mod. Calamity Infernum mode. And I think that's about it. I really hope that's it. Otherwise, I might have done goofed. I'm gonna load back in and see if I have everything in my inventory. If I don't have everything in my inventory, I missed something. Even if I do have everything in my inventory, I'm gonna head that back out of the world and then turn on basically cheats. I'm basically gonna turn on cheats and then go from there. Specifically so I can just grab the Book of Miracles, and then I'm gonna turn off the cheats again. Because for some reason the book just isn't dropping. I don't know why. But either way. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum bum. Bum 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. Okay. Single player. Do. Okay. Loading back in. My chair. Sitting gets cooked. Seems as though we have everything, so that's cool. Heading back out. Turn on the cheat sheet mod. It takes a while to load these mods in. I didn't realize like how many mods we actually had turned on. Ah, frick, dude. One of these times I should probably just do like a straight up normal Terraria run, like normal playthrough of just the mods instead of creating like a crazy mod pack like how I've been doing. Just go ahead and create just like the base Terraria for like certain things, you know? Well, either way, I hope all of you guys are doing well. It is Saturday, so that's cool. Is it Saturday or is it Friday? I think it's Saturday. Yeah. Should be Saturday. Hope you guys are enjoying the weekend. Not sure what the weather is looking like for you guys, but currently I think it looks all right outside. I can't actually tell what it is outside because my curtains are closed, but curtains, blinds, I think they're technically called blinds, but that's beside the point. Irrelevant knowledge. Okay. So here we are. Extra slots, recipe browser, show item, book of miracles. Wow. Cool. Today's page are colored distant effects. Okay, I got what I needed, and now I'm gonna exit, and then okay, dude, this is L gameplay, bro. L gameplay. Cheat sheet mod. Load all these mods up again. I spent 10.5 hours searching for books yesterday, or the last stream, all to find out like these two books that we were looking for just weren't possible for us to get. They simply just weren't possible whatsoever due to whatever mods were being in play, dude. I didn't want to do the cheat sheet mod, but like the thing is, when I turned off most of those mods, I feel like it would have dropped. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that the book would have dropped after I beat them. But the problem I ran into was most of the items I was using were from other mods. So because I turned them off, I didn't have access to those items, and yeah, that's kind of rough. But oh well. Skitler, welcome into the stream. You need the Terminus. Do I have it? I do have the Terminus. What do I need the Terminus for? Have I used it? Is that like for the boss rush? I have not, no. Summons the ND. We'll find out what the ND is. Nameless deity? Oh man. The gods changed it. Okay, okay. I did get Terminus. I think I might have tried to use it, but it didn't work. So I don't know. We'll get it though. We'll figure it out. I just went ahead and because I fought the Exomex for so long. Like I fought the Exomex a whole bunch, and I just was running into a bunch of issues trying to get this book. So I went ahead and used a cheat sheet mod for it. It's the only time I've used the cheat sheet mod though in this entire playthrough, so I feel like it's fine. I did have to go into another world and turn off the Infernum mode to get the absence notice, because I don't know how to get it otherwise. Like my last stream on Terraria was like a lot of just this, trying to get these stupid books, but We finally got every single one of these books. I'm hoping that this is needed to be able to spawn the thing in. I don't know though. Either way, we have a Starlit Forge now, which is kind of cool. I don't know what that does. Do we already have Starlit Forge? Okay. So you're saying we need Terminus? Have you used the wiki? Yeah, so I just now found the Wrath of Gods wiki on wiki.gg. But like, I was having such a hard time finding the wiki, dude. I don't know what it was. I was looking up, trying to find videos of like where the all the books are. I only found one video on YouTube for all the books. I'm just like, dude, this is crazy. But either way, we got it. We have all this stuff set up. So you're saying, how do I have to use this? What is this boss bar? What boss is this? Why is there a boss bar? Okay. In your hand, use it in my hand. Right click, left click, right click. Let you ascend, yes. Mangoes are good. Mangoes are good, dude. I absolutely love mangoes. Not working. One sec. Still nothing. I'm wondering, like I said earlier, I really appreciate the books, but are you sure some of these actually count as such? At least they look pretty nice on the shelf. Yeah, no problem, man. Made great progress towards the Gnosis, but can't slow down now. There's still work to be done. I don't know how to make the Gnosis. That's kind of like what we're supposed to be trying to do right now, I'm pretty sure. I'm not too sure. And there's this just question mark book. I don't know what question mark book is. Oh, come on, man. And why is there a random health, or yeah, boss bar? I hope I didn't glitch it when I left the game. During that one boss fight. Have you defeated the Avatar? I have not, no. I know someone in my last stream was mentioning something along these lines, like in here. So maybe that's something I should go and do. Really not too sure though. A little bit of lag. Let's plant all 4 seeds. So I do have like 3 of the seeds, I believe. Like the main thing, and then this one, and this one. I think that was about it. Look up Wrath of God seeds. You must plant this all of them. Just in case I have to come back here, I'm gonna put a teleport. We killed Mars? I think so. So far, yeah. Yeah, Mars, this boss fight was so fun, dude. I absolutely love this boss fight. But yeah, it only gave us 3 seeds so far. We've had this seed. We've had this seed. And then this one. And that's it so far. What is the name of the other seed? Because I might have it. And I just didn't like place it, or like didn't know it was a seed that I had to place. Seeds. This is kind of annoying. I did this entire playthrough without a wiki until I had to do the books. I literally went through this entire like game without using a wiki at all. And thank you for subscribing, Easy. Wrath of God. Wrath of God, Terraria wiki. Debug items, furniture, accessories, summoning items. Okay. The Blazing Bud. It's the only one we're missing. Blazing Bud can be crafted after previously. Okay. This can be crafted. It's just a simple seed that I don't have. Okay. Out of all of Terraria gameplay, I've never put a seed in my inventory before. Sure. Did say sold by the merchant, yeah. Where's our... Where is our local lady? How easy would it be for me to get one? I don't think I can get seeds because of the snow. I feel like this is like some doomsday kind of stuff where like you literally can't get certain seeds. Did say that having a weapon that uses seeds as ammunition in your inventory. Okay. Blowpipe. Don't have a blowpipe. What other items use seeds? I wonder, do you think the arms dealer sells? Boomstick, Uzi. How does a dryad not sell seeds? Oh, man. Is this gonna be a problem? This is like actually gonna be a problem? I just buy a bunch of grass seeds and then plant them. Let's see if that works. Maybe this doesn't work. Great. Okay. Bunch of peanuts. Talk to the dryad? Status, happiness, shop. No dice. No, like, buy. Chat went in late. All good. It's all good. What the witch doctor? Blowgun. And then this guy. No luck. Maybe the arm stealer now? No luck. How do I not have... Maybe this lady? Yikes. Your channel is cool, I'll watch it more. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the Terraria gameplay so far. I would say I try and stream every day, but I've been kind of jumbled lately, so we have not been streaming as frequently. But I'm still pretty active, so. The only thing I really wish I could do, I've talked about this previously, but like have an actual stream schedule time to where it's like, okay, every Tuesday we're streaming at 5 in the afternoon CST, you know? Have a schedule like that. I think that would be really nice to have, but because of my job and everything, I just can't. I like sometimes I get home from work at like, you know, 6 in the afternoon. Sometimes I get home at 3 in the morning. Not 3 in the morning. 3 in the afternoon. Then cut grass. Ooh. I did not mean to cut the grass. You know what? Hear me out. Hear me out 1 second. 1 second, man. We're just gonna go back here, go into here, go into a random world. And I forgot about this world, dude. I think me and Zell might have been on this world. I'm not too sure. No shot, dude. The instant housing. It's so bad. It's perfect, don't worry. It's perfect. But hey, would you look at that? We do have seeds. I'll grab a couple seeds. And now I'm leaving. We're going back to the other world. Cheat it in? Nah, man. I cheated once. Never again. Hopefully never again, at least. The only reason why I cheated that one item in the book was literally because I don't know how. Like, I think it might have been a mod issue But yeah. I think I got it figured out. So here we are. We now have this thing. We now have this thing. Actually, I'll put this on the other side. I still feel like this is like an evil thing. There we go. Here it is. It looks marvelous. I can't move. Been a long and difficult journey, but we've achieved. Okay, I wasn't done reading that. At least we can now see the fruits of our labor. Indeed, it's literally a fruit, I'm assuming. Now let's activate it. Yeah, man. This sounds like a great idea. Yeah. Dude. I don't trust this thing, in all honesty. It's too bright outside right now. It's fine. Okay. Bro! This looks crazy! Powerful foe approaches. That's we're fighting a black hole right now. Question mark has awoken. Brother. I'm literally fighting a black hole right now. I am quite literally fighting a black hole right now. I tapped out, frick. Okay, I am in Infernum mode. Cool. So far, this is also a very unique boss. I'm gonna turn off the frick. Oh frick. Oh frick. I might be cooked. Low key. You perished. Yo! New death screen? Dude. Let's go. Yo. Alrighty. Alrighty. This is insane, dude. I thought the last boss we fought, Mars, I thought that one was crazy. This one's like on a whole nother level. Quite literally fighting a black hole, though. That's kind of hilarious, in my opinion. I literally, I'm assuming it's just kind of like a survive sort of thing. Holy frick, dude. I'm not... Okay, I was gonna say, I don't have... Okay. Do I need to meet up with, Cillian? It actually, like... The drag effect is great. Okay, let me, I know I'm in the middle of a boss fight right now, but let me spawn these guys in to help me out. So, part of me is like curious how the colliding works. Like, I'm assuming I can't like touch the black hole or else I like take damage. At the very least, his hands, right? This dude has so much health. I'm just now realizing like how insane this thing is. And we died again. I love the death, like the new death screen though. It's so cool. So then it's pronounced Solon? Solian? Solon? Solon? Is that... I've always pronounced it wrong. I feel like I've known I've always pronounced it wrong, but I've always pronounced it wrong. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to have enough time to beat this thing tonight or today in this stream, but we will definitely try our best. We're definitely gonna try our best because yeah, I have to go in about like 40-ish minutes or so. Ooh. Off to a great start. Oh, a blood moon is rising. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the Murmas is the best plan. I don't think the Murmas is the best plan. I wonder if... Okay. Sweet. All right. That is really cool that it like has a effect to where if you like jump in it, it like takes you to another place and does like a bunch of damage. It reminds me almost of like Street Fighter, like, or not Street, Tekken or one of those other things with like special moves, like super moves and all that. I think I'm thinking of Mortal Kombat, the Skullface dude, the fire guy who like takes you to another realm for one of his attacks. Or maybe I'm thinking of Injustice, which is another fighting game. I'm not too sure, but sometimes they have attacks that like bring you to other areas and stuff, and that's kind of how that reminds me of. Dude, this boss is insane. I love the fact that I can orbit it. Just casually orbiting. I don't know if I'm fighting this boss correctly. I don't know. Am I fighting a black hole correctly? Is there a proper way to fight a black hole? I don't know. Dude. Yeah. I think the best way to use my alt would be wait for it to do like that suction thing and then alt. I guess that was a lot more difficult to hit than I was expecting it to be. Oh, frick. How much damage does it actually do to me? Or is that just something that you can do? Ah, crap. Yikes. You should get the Tractus True Paladin Mage Hammer of Might. Okay. Oh, this hammer is similar to the item I used to beat Yorn. When I beat Yorn, I used the... He's a hammer. Galaxy. I'll find it here real quick. Or is it in the inventory? No, it's not. You probably know what I'm talking about. There's a hammer that I was using, and that's kind of how I beat it. The Blood Moon sounds a lot different. Like, a lot different compared to... Bloodstorm has ascended, wind has ended, sandstorm has ended. Cool. Alright. Now... we'll try this out. Yorm? Yorm? Yorn. It is Yorn, yes. Yorm? Yom? Yorm? Bjorn? Okay. Yeah, this is exactly like the one weapon that I was using previously for yeah. Yeah, this weapon goes crazy. Plus it's such a large enemy that we're fighting. It's kind of hard to miss. It is kind of easy to lose my cursor though. Lagging a little bit. Got a little bit of them frame droppages. So far, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Oh, frick. First heal potion. So you're telling me I didn't need to get any of those books for this fight? I wasted like 10 hours trying to find a couple books to fight a freaking black hole. Yikes. Yorm? Yeah. Please research the pronunciation of everything in Calamity. I was told it's pronounced Yorm. I was calling it Yarm. Yarm? Yeah. Yarm? That's how I was pronouncing it previously, because that's kind of how it looks. Yarm? But then people were telling me it's pronounced Yorm. And so I was like, oh yeah, Yorm. But yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce, in all honesty. I mean, people say it pronounced Yarm. It is Yarm. Okay. Yeah, some people were saying it's pronounced Yorm, so I just kind of went with it. Pronounced Yarm. Okay. But yeah, I pronounce a lot of things wrong, apparently. I mean, just ask Zell. She's another YouTuber that I've streamed with a couple times. We had a whole, like, hour-long argument at the fact that I couldn't pronounce bagel correctly. Which, apparently it's pronounced, like, bagel, I think. But that just sounds weird to me. Like, everyone I know, every single person that I know pronounces it bagel. And, like, apparently that's just a Wisconsin thing, I guess. I don't know. Pronounce what? Bagel? Yeah, bagel. So I pronounce a lot of things wrong, apparently. But every single person around here, every single person that I've, like, spoken to, they call it a bagel. So Lord save this man. It's like, yeah, I have no idea, man. Even like a bubbler, like a water fountain. I remember there was one time I went down to Texas and I was like, oh yeah, like I was at Walmart and I was like, dude, where's the water fountain at? Not actually water fountain. I went up to a cashier and I was like, hey, do you know where the bubbler is at? And she looked at myself and my brother like we were insane. And I was like, water, bubbler? Like, you know, you drink water out of it? She's like, you mean a bubbler? I was like, yeah. Or no, you mean a drinking fountain? I'm like, yeah, one of those. So, yeah, pronunciation's kind of crazy. Also, this fight is really long. Kind of scared. Do I feel like it's gonna be like a Yorm fight where I literally go in and I like try and fight this thing for like a good little while and then it's gonna like transform, like regen its health, so it's gonna have like crazy second phase. I absolutely love the effects though. Where's my cursor? Frick. I lost my cursor, man. Bro, stop calling it Yorm. Yarmus. Yarm. How do you pronounce Yarm? Yaram. Yarim. Yaram. I'm gonna shut up. I can't pronounce it apparently. I'll just call it the dude that drops a bunch of chicken nuggets. Okay. This fight is clearly going to be more difficult than the last one, though. It took me multiple streams to try and beat the bird dude. So far, I think this guy can two-shot me, maybe? Still sort of trying to figure out his hitboxes. Because, like, some of his attacks... This one makes sense, because it's a bunch of, like, planets and stuff that it's, like, eating up. And it's like, you just have to dodge those planets. This arm attack, I feel like it's kind of like a melee, sort of, but it also has like these other arms that you have to avoid while he's attacking you. This one, it's these little like string things. You can go through the strings, but like you can't get hit by those like balls. So far, the attacks are pretty straightforward, I think. Also, this weapons, like the sound effect, the bell, reminds me of... is it called the Wraith? Not the Wraith. It's a Dead by Daylight character. No, I just got rage, dude. I just got adrenaline. My bad. Frick. I insta-died from that? Holy. Get Auroric Tesla armor. Auroric Tesla armor. I think I'm already... I have Demon Shade armor. Is the Tesla armor better? It's the best set for Rogue. For Rogue. Best set for, wait. Use Royal Helm for melee. I thought I already had 2 sets of this stuff made. No, I was gonna make another set of it though. I think that was the plan. $50 defense, 54. 50 defense, 44. 50 defense, 42. And then
you need my help, right? Of course.
Set this up. I do have equipped with vanity armor is treated as if it's a normal set of armor. Bonuses don't apply. Going damage is reduced by 50%. Defense is reduced by... Okay, that's fine. Okay. This works. Because I still get the defense, but then I get the effects of this armor. Or is the effects of this armor better? Increased melee... I don't know. Don't use stable fashion. Wait, oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, this should be good. Can I spawn 2 of these in? And... No, I think it is just the... Yeah, this should be good. $320 melee, 350. Okay. Cool. Still can't get over the effects, dude. Like, so dude, I've played Terraria for so long, and it wasn't until recently I was able to like actually start modding it. So this still feels sort of like a fever dream, being able to actually like play this game myself, you know? Actually, wait a minute. I just realized I need the gauntlet instead of the helmet. Boom, boom. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to my health. I recommend using the wiki. Hell, it is considered abuse. Use auto pause in the general settings tab. It pauses the game when you open your inventory. Can give you amazing downtime. I feel like that's a little bit too much of a cheat, in all honesty. Like I have used it before. Not in this playthrough, but like other playthroughs and everything, and I feel like it's a little bit too much of a like kind of cheat thing, you know? If I really want to pause the game, I'll go ahead and I'll actually like click open inventory and like settings, which pauses the game. So I just straight up goes like this. But yeah, I know what you mean though, because it'll let me kind of reorganize my inventory and all that stuff while we're fighting the boss, instead of like, you know, doing all of this stuff. We'll be all right. If it does get too difficult, I think we'll be fine. I'll figure something out if it does get too difficult. Worst comes to worst, I said this at the very beginning when I started this playthrough, was we can always just add more accessory slots to ourselves if we need. But so far I have the one extra accessory slot as like a handicap. If you notice, next time I open my inventory or we mess around with any of our accessories, I'll show you I actually do have one more accessory slot than normal, minus the extra shoes accessory slot and the extra shoe accessory slot and the extra wings accessory slot. So technically I have 3, but yeah, it's all right. So far this run's going pretty good. Lost my cursor there for a sec. Instead of having a red cursor, I should really just make it green. Like bright green cursor. Preemptive health potion. I wasn't even in the thing, dude. I really feel like I should be better at dodging those. As someone who's played all of Hollow Knight, I feel like I really should be better at dodging those. That's not good. Second phase. Brother, what? Bro. Dude, that's insane. Dude, this boss is huge. He has a literal planet shooting freaking flames out at us. What the heck? Bro, what? I don't know what's going on anymore, man. There's so many random particle effects. They're actually using like the depths and the... Okay. Like a ground slam attack. Giant fireball turns into... He literally creates his own planet. I just realized that. Bro, what? I'm so lost. I absolutely love the fact that they're using like the depths in the background to be able to like be like, oh yeah, this dude's just not on the 2D platform we're usually used to. He just crashed 2 planets into... Brother. Oh, frick, dude. Dude, this fight is insane. Dude. Oh, frick. Aw, frick. I'm low HP, dude. Might be a one-shot right now. And in fact, I know for a fact I'm a one-shot. Oh, frick. I can't heal for another 24 seconds, dude. No. Dude. Holy frick, dude. This boss looks insane. Like, okay, so like in all the other fights, like, yeah, we're fighting like gods and stuff, right? You know, we beat the Moon Lord, and then we fight I feel like, okay, so whenever we're fighting this guy down here, this is literally like a fire deity kind of person. Also, this looks crazy. I never realized that it was like an eye with like, it's like the globe. This is crazy. I never noticed this. It's like the sun and then the planets orbiting. I never noticed that before. It's so cool, dude. But when you fight this boss, it's literally like a god, technically. And it's like... Even this one's like almost like a lesser... This is also kind of like a god, almost. It's like a false god, I guess, is what they call it. But... You're fighting all these things and you don't really like get a sense of like, oh yeah, this is an actual like deity kind of like crazy god-like person. I suppose a little bit with the Eater of, not the Eater of Worlds, the worm, the dog. Yeah, a little bit with the dog, you can kind of tell. Yorm is like, Yorm's like whatever. It's cool because you hear about him in like the lore and everything. And then even like this guy right here, this guy, he's like, you hear about him throughout the entire story basically, and then you start to fight him. But I don't know, I feel like this one is like an actual like crazy otherworldly being we're fighting, dude. This is insane. Do we have to fight his first phase again? I'd assume so, but like, it's kind of gonna be annoying. Look up Calamity permanent power-ups. I do believe I already have all the permanent power-ups for those. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I might be missing like one, so I'll look that up after this fight. After we fight him one more time. What does Scileon do? I'm not even gonna try and... What is the one person doing? Do we fight with her? Or like, why is she... She's just like... here, basically. Yikes. There are 15 power-ups, by the way. Okay. Calamity permanent power-ups. Permanent power-ups. Okay. Let me look through all these. You've already consumed this. Miracle fruit, you've already consumed this. Tainted cloudberry, already consumed this. Sacred strawberry. I spelled that wrong. Sacred strawberry. Already consumed this. Enchanted starfish. 10% chance to be fished on the surface during the night. I don't know if I got that one or not. But then again, I'm not really using... Permanently increases maximum mana by 20. Multiple could be used up until 200 mana has been reached. Same as a mana crystal, okay. Orange shard permanently increases, okay. Ethereal core. Ethereal core. And then a phantom heart. Mushroom. Oh wait, these are Items that increase our rage. Those were all bosses, so we already have those. Other upgrades. Celestial Onion. Permanently adds a 6th/7th accessory slot. Okay. So I think we have all of them. Minus the... Enchanted Starfish. Okay. Our 15 power-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Yeah. I believe we have all of them. We did get a lot more magic, but I have not really been using magic at all this thing. Although this book is pretty cool. It would be interesting to be able to use this in like an actual fight. Do you think this book is any good? 555 magic damage. Maybe. Anywho, we're gonna give it a couple more tries, see how it goes, and then probably wrap up the stream because, like I said, I have to drive like an hour or so in order for me to get to a place to take a bunch of pictures. So we'll see how far we can get. Somehow have 5,000 health in my world. Huh. 5,000? I only have 600. What the heck? What kind of mods are you using? It also could be your accessory slots. I'm not sure what accessories are like, you know, what I'm supposed to be using or like what I should be using, but that's fine. Holy frick nuggets, dude. The whole orbiting thing is like slightly gonna be annoying, but I kind of really like it for the boss design. Oh frig. Ooh. I'm chopped. I'm on the chopping block, and it might not be going the best. I don't fully understand this attack with the hands, but it's all right. tapped out. I tapped out. Oh, you should get Fargo's Souls. It wasn't compatible with what mod was it? There was a mod that I was trying to play because my original plan for this, I actually had to turn off Fargo's Souls mod because it was interfering with Infernum for a couple of the bosses. It basically like reworked a couple of the different bosses and it just made it impossible for me to fight some of the enemies. So that's why Fargo's Souls is not on. Fairly compatible with this world. Only has one structure for a weak pre-hard mode boss. Yeah. So like my original plan was Calamity, Wrath of Gods, Fargo's Souls, and Infernum, but Infernum is not compatible with Souls. So yeah, you can change the AI override for Fargo's and Calamity. Really? I was unaware. I was checking in my give me a moment. This looks insane. This looks insane. I should check Steam to see if they have any in the new update. Okay. I'll need to check it out because I tried. This world has been around for a couple months now. I think we've been working on it, but I'll have to see because I know I also had, oh shoot, there's another person who I know would really like to play Calamity, but like we can add on a couple other mods. I think he might enjoy that possibly. Where's it got the phase 2? It still looks insane, man. It still looks insane. Literally spawns in. Does he do that attack every single time right away? How many? Is that 12 million health? Oh, frick. Oh my god, dude. Avatar of Emptiness. Did I just fly through a boulder? You need the Fargo's and Calamity Compat mod. I'll look into that right now actually, because I do have to get going. Mods list, download mods. Okay, so you're saying I need the Fargo's Mutant. Fargo's. Oh. Let's see. Calamity Fargo's Souls mod. Is this it? Yo, Aries, welcome in. You passed it? Where's it at? Did you defeat the final boss yet? No, we have 2 more bosses. I found out how to spawn in the next boss though, so that's progress. We also found all of the books, which was unnecessary, I found out, so womp womp. That is the one I'm hovering on right now, Calamity and Fargo's Mutants add-on. This one right here. It is the blue one. This one? Calamity Fargo's Souls DLC. Yeah. That blue one. This is like green. You already have it. Cool. Oh, I needed to know. Then you're saying the Fargo's Souls mod, and then the Calamity Fargo's Souls DLC. Teal? Yeah. So I added those 2 on. And then you're saying if I go into the mod menu, there should be a setting to be able to make it more compatible. You know how long you're playing the game for? We've been playing for almost 3 hours today. I unfortunately need to wrap up the stream. I hope it works. It should be next to the map in your inventory. Okay. Cool, cool. I do know I did have these mods turned on when I created this world, which is why the Fargo's statue, I don't know if you saw it at all, but there's like a pink statue or like a random pink block in the background of the world, like kind of where you spawn in, where that statue is. And yeah, it's in the world. I just had to turn off the mod because it wasn't working. It wasn't allowing me to like spawn in certain bosses. I saw the statue. Yeah. So like the statue or the bosses I was able to spawn in just were really bugged out. I mean, they were very buggy. Like they would run away. Like I remember there were several times where I got like the Brain of Cthulhu to like a really low HP, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, you just ran away, you know? Like I'm talking, I had a couple more hits to beat this guy and he just ran away. Or like with the with Gollum was like really, it was a really fun fight in all honesty, but then he just would run away and I'm like, okay, what's going on here, you know? And so I found out it was that bot, or it was that mod, and so I had to turn it off. And yeah, it was a bit of a headache, but we got it all figured out. But we'll try this. If it doesn't work, I will turn them off again and then just keep playing the game like normal. Not today, because like I said, I have to get going, but maybe able to change the AI override. Okay. Underworld is like that? Yeah. So we're gonna load in one more time with these mods on and then see if we can fix it. If not, it is what it is. I'll just turn them off again. It's not really a huge issue for this playthrough, I don't think. Warning, Fargo Souls mod is not compatible with Infernum mode. Either disable Infernum or expect several bugs, balance issues, and broken interactions. This would be nice to have a pop-up of previously. Warning, Fargo's music mod not found. Please install Fargo's music mod for the full experience. Okay, so you're saying mod configurations. I can go to the Fargo's Mutant mod, client configuration. Ignore the Fargo's Mutant music mod thing. Fargo's Souls mod? Soul config? Next to map. Ignore the Fargo's Mutants mod. You may change the AI override next to map. It should be next to the map in your inventory, next to your health. Eternity Revengeance mode? Whoa. Okay. Prioritize Calamity Boss AI over Eternity. Prioritize Eternity Boss AI over Calamity Boss. Boss priority set to Calamity. To the right of the mode selector. I'm assuming this is the item you wanted me to do. So what's the difference between Eternity Revengeance mode and Infernum mode? Just the way the bosses are? The intended Calamity Souls experience can be also enabled in Expert mode. Enables Eternity mode and Revengeance mode, and enables Mastered mode drops. Adds Eternity mode behavior for several Calamity bosses. Current rework all bosses up to Calamity drones. Calamity clone, my bad. Old Duke, Exomex. The remaining bosses are still being reworked on. By default, Eternity behavior takes priority. These can be changed in the configs. Rework bosses and enemies, make them stronger. Enable Master mode drops. New Eternity. Recommended to use Fargo Mutant mod debuff display. Cool, cool. Enemy AI is diff. Okay. Alrighty. We'll try this one more time. I'm not gonna try all that much, to be honest, for this one, because it's 3:22 and I'm supposed to be somewhere by 4, and it takes me an hour to drive there. So yeah, I'm kind of fricked up, dude. What is this? Mutant presence, defeat damage reduced. Okay, cool. So it just makes the boss harder, I'm assuming. Question mark has awoken. Cool. So that insta-kills you unless you have a shield on? Only Calamity and Fargo's. Calamity add-ons are not affected. Okay. Cool, cool. So that probably wouldn't... Okay, so I'm assuming... the Eye of Cthulhu is going to be blue again. Like how we fought it the first time. Come on. All right, cool. I will mess around with that a little bit more next time. Thank you, huge thank you, Skidler, for being here, because yeah, it was a huge help. I genuinely thought I had to find all the books in order to find like the next boss for Wrath of Gods. So it was very much helpful for you to bring that up. No problem. I appreciate it. We'll be back probably tomorrow afternoon is the next time I have like free, I guess. I'm not sure if we'll be playing I kind of want to play Terraria. Right now, at least I do, but like tomorrow I might see about playing something different. But yeah, thank you to everyone else who stopped in. Mappa Chitley was in here. Easy, thank you for hanging out for a bit. We had, I missed it. Trojan was in here. Fitnessgram Pacer Test was here. Annie Blocks, Fade Gamer, That My Girl, Dr. Raphael, Agnes, and Aries. All you guys were in the Twitch, or the YouTube chat today. We had one bot over on Twitch. And that's about it. So, yeah, a bit of a shorter stream today. I'm thinking about making this kind of like a regular amount of time for a stream, like 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours for stream. It's getting a little bit, obviously, like I said previously, with work, it's getting a little bit more difficult for me to do like the 10-hour streams like I'm used to, but yeah, it's all right. But yeah, we'll be back hopefully tomorrow afternoon. Not sure when. I am in Central Standard Time, so currently it is 3:26 in the afternoon for me. You guys can figure out what time it is for you based on that. But yeah, tomorrow afternoon is, if there is a stream, that's going to be the next time there is a stream. I'm not sure what my week schedule is looking like currently. I know Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Friday, I'm working. I'm off on Wednesday. I know most of this month I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, which is super, super nice. So yeah, there's going to be more streams to come as, you know, I find out more on my schedule. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember to stay happy, stay healthy. I'm gonna see if anyone is, actually we only have 2 people in the stream. My usual rule of thumb is if I have 5 people in the stream, I'll raid out, but yeah, I don't know. Pixels is streaming. Ray, or J ND Glitched, Kendra, and Loud 808s is streaming. It's been a very, very long time since I raided Loud. It would be awesome if I could raid Loud, but like I said, I usually raid out if I have 5 or more people, and we only have 2 people in the stream so far. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys be free, be off on your own. No need to raid out, but yeah, if you want to check any of those guys out, feel free to. But like I said, until next time, have a good one. Bye.